Lucas stands over a defeated Kair, asking if he's truly the Lord's right-hand man. Lucas is dismissive, doesn't seem like it. Infuriates Kair, who snarls, "Why you bastard?" from the ground. Enraged, Kair declares, "I haven't even started yet," and lunges back into the fray with renewed ferocity. But Lucas swiftly counters, delivering another crushing blow that sends Kair sprawling once more, asserting his clear dominance. Lucas continues to assert his dominance, delivering another powerful blow that sends Kair reeling to the ground once more, as armored guards watch in surprise. Suddenly, Gileian intervenes, grabbing both Lucas and Kair and declaring, "You two, that's enough." Lucas observes, "Looks like the real right-hand man is over here," acknowledging Gileian's strength. Kair, still furious, struggles against Gileian's firm grip, shouting, "Let go, old man. The match isn't over yet." But Gileian quickly silences him with a decisive punch to the stomach, effectively ending the chaotic spar. After Gileian's decisive intervention, Kair gasps in pain, clearly stunned by the blow. Gileian sternly commands him to maintain your dignity in front of your subordinates, asserting his authority. He then turns to Lucas, telling him, "You, come with me," explaining that the Lord is looking for you. Lucas calmly follows Gileian, leaving a humiliated Kair to struggle on the ground, clenching his fists in simmering rage at his defeat and the abrupt end to their spar. After the spar, Kair reacts with a solemn damn. As Lucas chuckles, finding amusement in the situation. Gileian asks, "What's so funny?" Lucas explains that Gileian's first order for him was to deal with some underling, which he finds strange. We then see Lucas striding purposefully away from the castle. He unleashes a powerful, explosive attack, striking a new, dark-clad combatant, indicating he's now engaged in another task. Kair is found battered and struggling, reeling from a fresh, powerful assault. He struck again, sent flying from another forceful blow, leaving him vulnerable and defeated. Suddenly, Gileian approaches him, asking mockingly, "Heard you lost to the newcomer?" Kair, still seething, retorts, "If you're here to mock me, go mind your own business." Ignoring his anger, Gileian declares, "Take this, Kair," delivering a brutal punch that sends Kair sprawling once more, further cementing his humiliation. Gileian approaches Kair, handing him a specialized book. "I jotted down a revised mana cultivation method in swordsmanship suited for you, study it well," Gileian instructs. Kair, surprised, questions why he's receiving it instead of the spear guy, but quickly accepts it when Gileian offers to take it back. Gileian then explains Kair's recent defeat was due to lacking fundamentals, stating that experience and instinct alone have limits. The scene shifts as Kair turns to Gileian, addressing him simply as boss, hinting at a new, perhaps more formal, working relationship. Outside the castle, Gileian stands tall as a humbled Kair bows before him. Gileian simply tells him to grow, adding, "See you tomorrow." This seemingly marks a turning point in their dynamic. Then, a month after the war's conclusion, we see the territory has rapidly expanded and stabilized. Funds were secured by confiscating assets from the Count and his vassals, while public sentiment was restored by distributing food. Now, with control over the North's largest iron mine, the focus shifts to rebuilding. The new territory's iron mine is now flourishing, leading to increased productivity, superior armaments, and an end to resource concerns. Gileian confidently proclaims Fenris's newfound power, asserting control over a third of the North and boasting about their military strength. Claude, overly celebratory, starts taunting future enemies, but Wendy swiftly intervenes with a hit. Gileian then sternly reminds Claude that it's too early for celebration, emphasizing that a fundamental threat still persists, much to Claude's visible frustration. Gileian is approached by Vanessa, who expresses concern about the exhausted mages. Vanessa reveals that Alfoy even tried to run away multiple times. Gileian, however, dismisses her worries, stating mages are slaves on paper. He confidently suggests using their priestess, who then begins chanting in the name of goddess Joanna. Alfoy is horrified, screaming "Don't heal me," and begging to be left exhausted, clearly dreading being forced back to work. Alfoy is forcibly healed by the priestess, who questions the ethics of using holy power just to make people work again, reflecting, healing exhausted people just to make them work again. Soon after, the priestess approaches Gileian, expressing her desire to return, saying, "When is the Lord planning to send me back?" Gileian observes her increased holy power, explaining its unique, untrainable nature. When she tentatively asks about returning to the church, Gileian simply grants her permission, stating, "You may go now," leaving her visibly surprised. Gileian expresses his intent to repay those who've dedicated themselves to the Fenris territory. Meanwhile, in the bustling capital of Cardinia, bewildered citizens are reacting to incredible rumors. They dismiss reports of Gileian infiltrating Camelot Castle by flying or splitting its gate with an aura blade, scoffing, "It's all a scam." Unfazed by the skepticism, Gileian, alongside Belinda, makes a powerful entrance into a grand hall, his calm, focused gaze hinting at his true intentions as he steps into the heart of the capital. We find Gileian meeting with Rosaline, who expresses her relief at his safety. Gileian thanks her for sending capable people, acknowledging the priestess's great help. Rosaline then grants permission for the priestess to return to her order, now that her dispatch is over. The priestess, visibly relieved, thinks about how mentally exhausting her time in the Fenris territory was. As Gileian begins to make a request regarding the priestess, Belinda interrupts, reminding him that Marquis Branford is waiting. In the grand hall, Gileian approaches Rosaline, asking, "May I have some time later?" She smiles warmly, replying, "Of course." The scene then shifts to Marquis Branford, who, along with several high-ranking officials, waits sternly at a grand table. As Gileian finally stands before them, the Marquis pointedly states, "You're late." Gileian offers a measured apology, explaining that stabilizing the territory took some time, setting a serious tone for their impending discussion. In the grand hall, Marquis Branford wastes no time scolding Gileian, asserting he should have rushed here immediately. He chides Gileian for not considering his patron's honor, as an official nearby urges, "Hush, maintain dignity." Branford sternly explains that failure against Count Cabaldi would have damaged the royalist faction and his own reputation, empowering the ducal faction. He emphasizes that Gileian's unilateral actions are a grave mistake, demanding, "Speak everything about this war. Convince me." Gileian listens intently, the tension palpable as he prepares to justify his conduct. Gileian continues to explain his strategy to Marquis Branford, stating he does not fight battles I cannot win and simply seized an opportunity. He clarifies he's not there to rehash the past, but to discuss what we must do next. After a moment, Gileian confidently takes a seat opposite the Marquis. He then makes an audacious demand, declaring, "Please appoint me as commander of the Northern Army." This bold move instantly raises the stakes for their discussion.